Okay, how you doing? Got through part one? This is going to be our timeline of Piney Point from 1966 all the way up till 2023. There is a lot. I'm going to talk fast. And trigger warning, you're going to see some unalive animals in here, mostly fish. It's not going to be gory, but it's coming, and I'll give you another warning. I don't know how else to talk about mass mortality events of marine life and fish kills without fucking showing you. Okay, so we already covered in 1966 who opened up Piney Point, what it is, what it does, why it's a danger. Go to part one if you want to know all. Somewhere in the 70s, they start dumping. What that means is those reservoirs, the gypso stacks, are getting a little too high, so they start releasing that water out into natural bodies of water, like Tampa Bay. First one we know of went out into Bishop Harbor sometime in the 70s and was immediately followed with a mass mortality event where an MME and a large fish killed. These photos are a different MME, not this one, but in Florida. This is what it looks like. Everything from invertebrates all the way to marine mammals. Everybody's affected. Now, throughout the 80s, this changes hands a few times. Warden Chemical Company doesn't have it anymore. But throughout the decade of the 80s, they did have a toxic gas leak. They also had a sulfuric acid leak that led to an evacuation of those surrounding counties, Polk in particular. Now, in the 90s, the Mulberry Corporation bought it. During that decade, they also experienced a dam breach coinciding with heavy rains. That's the first time we know of them dumping in the Alafia River, which also triggers another mass mortality event and fish kill. There are also now accusations in the 90s floating around that it is leaking into the groundwater, that the liner has been compromised. By 2001, Mulberry Corporation files bankruptcy and the Florida DEP takes over. Department of Environmental Protection, not federal, state. Here comes Hurricane Gabrielle, which causes this to rise too high, and yet again, they dump in the Alafia River. If you're asking yourself if they treated this water before any of these dumps, the answer is no. No, they didn't. In 2002, Cargill takes over from the DEP, and they promise that they're going to clean it all up, fix the liners, get it in shipshape condition. 2004, absolutely nothing's happening. The water levels get too high again, so they dump yet again into Bishop Harbor. Another algal bloom, another boom of red tide, another fish kill, another mass mortality event. In 2006, HRK Holdings buys it, and they want to use it to hold silt from dredging. But the deal is that they now have to clean the stack. They're still passing the buck, and who the hell is going to clean this up, fix the liner, and protect our groundwater and aquifer? We're going to keep saying they're doing it, but nobody's done it yet. 2008, Army Corps of Engineers officially publishes a 72-page paper warning us of the critical mass danger of this. In their words, catastrophic potential to our groundwater and aquifers. 2011, a leak is in fact detected, and they pump well over 200 million gallons of toxic water into Tampa Bay. March 2021, another leak is found, and another well over 200 million gallons are pumped into Tampa Bay. The next month in April, they had to evacuate over 300 homes and the Manatee County Jail due to this leak. Part 3, we're going to talk about the deep injection wells they're proposing and why they're a terrible idea, and more. Hang in there.